Before we get into the review, I'd like to introduce you to our special guest, Ant-Man. Hello, guys. I don't know if you've heard of me. I'm Ant-Man. Anyways, let's get on with the review, shall we? This was an interesting follow-up to Ant-Man and the Wasp, but, not a good movie, though. Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as some people say it is, but yeah, it was not that good. Nah, I'm one of the people who do hate it. This is awful. What do you mean? I actually thought it was pretty good. It was a great way to set up Kang as the new villain for the MCU. Yeah, if he will be the new main villain in the MCU. Speaking of Kang, he was definitely the main highlight of the film. Like, Jonathan Majors did such a great job making the character so menacing and threatening, and made him a character who barely shows mercy at all. Whether you like this movie or not, I'm just gonna say this. Jonathan Majors nailed the role. Okay, I'll admit, he did a great job making Kang such an evil character. And unlike the High Evolutionary from Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Kang's costume design in this movie is comic accurate. And I also did like the return of the main characters, like Ant-Man, the Wasp, Hank Pym, and Janet Van Dyne, and the original actors came back to reprise their roles. Speaking of the Wasp, I did love the new design of her suit, because it looks more comic accurate compared to the one from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
And I also like that they finally explained how Janet survived in the quantum realm all these 30 years. And we do get to see a little bit of Janet's point of view back when she was in the quantum realm.
Yeah, and I also like that in this movie, Janet had some connections with Kang, because during those 30 years trapped in the quantum realm, she has been trying to get out of there, but she needed to prevent Kang from doing so. I really do like that this movie takes place in the quantum realm, and that there's a whole world there. Man, you guys are really talking positive about this film. Sounds to me like you love this film. Not so fast. We're just talking about what we like about the film. Now we get on to the bad qualities. God dang it. My first complaint is the CGI. I mean, some of the CGI was good, but others, not really. Yeah, I will say, some of the visuals may need a little bit of work. I think now is the time to talk about everyone's biggest bad quality with this film. About a certain character. And that character is none other than MODOK. Oh, you have no idea how much I cringe every time I see his face. Like, the moment I first saw his face, I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, the CGI was so bad, he literally looks like Humpty Dumpty from the Puss in Boots movie. And not only that, but he was also unfaithful to the comics when it comes to his identity. Because in the comics, his real name is George Tarleton. But in this movie, his real name is Darren Cross, who, by the way, is the main villain in the first movie. You know, Yellow Jacket? Yeah, it's him. He's MODOK. Yeah, I mean, since when in the Marvel Comics was a character named Darren Cross ever considered a mechanical organism designed only for killing? I'm guessing never. I don't even know if Darren Cross is a comic book character. And I also will admit, his death scene was pretty cringe. Especially the part where he says that I'm like a brother to him. Like, since when am I like a brother to him? I mean, he tried to kill me like several times, even in the first film. Yeah, even I thought that was cringe.
And I also feel like they wasted Bill Murray, because he only appeared in one scene and we never saw him again. We didn't even get to know what happened to him.
Yeah, what a waste of Bill Murray. And also, when it comes to the Wasp, even though I did like the new design of her costume, I did not like that she barely did much in the film. Yeah, and heck, we barely even get to see Ant-Man and the Wasp team up, because after they traveled to the quantum realm, they got separated. And I also thought Cassie was kind of unlikable in some scenes, and I don't really know the point of recasting her with someone who is 5 years older than the one from Endgame. Yeah, I don't know why they couldn't brought back the one from Endgame back in this movie. I also do not like this blobby character who looks like a jellyfish, the one who is obsessed with holes, and decided to be very weird because of it. Like, keep that to yourself, bro.
Yeah, well, we're not going to talk about that.
Anyways, I think that'll be it for the review. I'm gonna rate this movie a 5.2 out of 10. And now, let's find out what movie we're going to review next. The next movie we'll be reviewing is... Hellboy, Blood and Iron. I am all in for that. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. But if you like this channel, please subscribe. See you next time.